One of Ghana's finest sports administrators who led the torch for the growth of rugby in the country, Mr. Steve Noi, has been laid to rest. The president of the Ghana Rugby Football Union, Mr. Herbert Mensah, described him as the pulse of Ghana Rugby. He died at 70. Mr. Steve Noi passed away at the 37 Military Hospital in Accra on Thursday, August 12, 2021, after a long bout of illness. Steve, as he was fondly called, was a silent giant who played huge roles in helping to get Ghana on the world rugby map by transiting it from rugby amateurism to professionalism. Over the past years, he virtually single-handedly managed the domestic league, professionalized it, and ensured that Ghana complied with World Rugby and Africa Rugby. He mentored many young Ghanaians and gave hope to them. Over the past year, he initiated various programs, including reforms in the union, compliance by regional associations in line with global directives, and took over the management of interrelations with Africa Rugby. The Ghana Rugby Football Union represented in full at his residence at Osu and paid glowing tribute to him. The president and board chairman, Mr. Herbert Mensah, judicial officer of Ghana Rugby Football Union, Mr. Chester Eni, chairman of the Northern Region Rugby Association, Madam Rafa to Inusa, technical handlers of the national teams, the playing body, and well-wishers bid him farewell. As a sign of respect, the senior national team players allowed the pallbearers to rest and carry the casket of Mr. Noi from his residence at Osu to the church house, the Methodist Church of Ghana, Reverend Peter Kwei Dagadu at Osu Aku Aji. Some members of the rugby family shared memories.
At the moment, trust me, it's never easy to replace such a man. It's a huge loss to us, and it's going to take some time for us to get such a man.
As of now, we have a tournament coming on, which Ghana is hosting now. And this tournament, we are making sure we are going to win this tournament for Mr. Noi.
He was in charge of league, everything. In fact, field marking, everywhere you see him. So, Mr. Steve, I think he has done a lot for Ghana Rugby.
He's one of a kind. He's a brother and a friend. Mr. Steve was more a lawyer than I am, because he got all the legal points to do with rugby on point.
The president and board chairman of the Ghana Rugby Football Union, Mr. Herbert Mensah, said they have lost an icon.
Ghana Rugby was blessed to have it. We shouldn't forget that Ghana Rugby was like Togo, like Benin. We were not members of World Rugby. We have come from 39 down, full members of World Rugby, and Steve played a huge role. And sadly, the 2 years that Steve was not running the league collapsed. That should tell you how great Steve was in terms of what he did. For me, Steve will never be forgotten. Never.
Mr. Steve Noi is survived by a wife and 5 children. His remains have been interred at the Osu Cemetery in Accra.